Welcome to PVT Express News. Subscribe to the channel to not miss the hottest news today. It's time to share with you all the breaking news of the entertainment industry. Xiao, Zhan and Yangzi, the gap between artists is a good thing. As an outsider, I always maintain an objective attitude towards the relationship between Tieu Chien and Yangtze. In my opinion, the relationship between artists should maintain a certain distance to better protect their own interests and Welcome to PVT Express News. Subscribe to the channel to not miss the hottest news today. It's time to share with you all the breaking news of the entertainment industry. Xiao, Zhan and Yangzi, the gap between artists is a good thing. As an outsider, I always maintain an objective attitude towards the relationship between Tieu Chien and Yangtze. In my opinion, the relationship between artists should maintain a certain distance to better protect their own interests and rights. Xiao Zhan fans are annoyed when others say that Xiao Zhan and Yangzi are paired together, which is understandable. However, in fact, Yangtze did not have any objectionable behavior. When The Rest of Life aired, the two did not promote together, nor did they broadcast live. On Weibo night, they just stood together politely, not showing too much intimate interaction. These performances all show a sense of distance that artists should maintain. When artists get too close, it not only causes misunderstandings, but also affects their own image and reputation. If every artist had a close relationship with every other artist, the whole showbiz would be in chaos. In my opinion, Yangtze is a prime example. Although she stood in the same place with Xiao Zhan, she did not fire CP, nor did she want to have a relationship with him. This not only shows her professionalism but also shows the attitude that an artist should keep a certain distance. Essentially, relationships between artists should be based on individual honesty and authenticity. If there is a real relationship between them, then they can also openly express themselves instead of trying to attract the public's attention with some tricks. We should support a healthy and progressive culture, maintain good relations between people and protect everyone's intellectual property rights, so that the entertainment industry becomes healthier and the public can enjoy better spirits. Who is this? Who can marry Yangtze must be very happy. People who can marry Yangzi should be very happy. She said on a variety show that she is a Scorpio, so she will love each other more. Loving her more will feel very comfortable. She also said that she is a very traditional person. If she is married, she values family more than career. She thinks that Tun Li's mood is very good. If there is a good script, she will accept it. If there is no good script, she will accompany her family and children. Yangzi, 3 very positive views, very understanding, cheerful personality, like a small sun that can bring happiness and warmth to those around. Heard of those who have been with her. He likes her very much. Such a personality cannot be separated from her family atmosphere. His parents are very loving and caring towards Yangtze. Children from harmonious families have such cheerful personalities. Although her appearance is not the beauty of the country and the city, she is quite easy on the eyes and quite friendly. The guy who got her should be very happy, because once she loves you, she will be wholeheartedly devoted, giving more of what she likes. I don't know who will be so lucky in the future. Yangzi timed herself after work to post pictures, and netizens exclaimed, "How did she become like this?" To promote the new film, Yangzi visited Sina Weibo along with his long Lovesickness crew colleagues. After the event, Yangzi also posted photos and went to work as scheduled, delicate makeup and in very good condition. Many netizens commented, "How did she become like this?" And many people say, "Yangtze has changed a bit. Why is it more and more beautiful?" In fact, Yangzi is a very hard-working actress. In order to adapt to the requirements of the role, she is very self-disciplined and very successful in losing weight. Luo Yunqi mentioned this very easily in previous program. Yangtze has lost weight and is really getting more and more beautiful. In fact, Yangzi's daily makeup is also very good. It can be seen that her foundation is very good. Yangzi today is not only a famous actress in the entertainment industry but also a famous actress. Yangzi debuted as a child star, so she was born with a natural talent for acting. What is even more rare is that she was able to stand in such a popular position for so many years thanks to not being arrogant and holding her own. Powdery, steadfast and hard-working. During this time, the hit TV series Lovesickness, in which she starred, had a very good reputation. No matter how she acted, there was a strong feeling of substitution, and the audience praised her. Do you really like Yangzi like this? Whose cheese did Yangzi's new drama explode? CCTV can't stand it anymore. It's really relieved to speak up for her. The market for domestic dramas this summer has obviously become lively again. Here, the backlog drama Jade Bone Airborne debut. The heroine's makeup was directly sprayed on the sky on the first day of its launch, forcing the latter to work overtime overnight, and it did not completely save the reputation of the cliff-like decline. Over there, the good puppet show Fireworks in My World only has 3 male characters. Out of the circle. It was supposed to be a feast of beauty, but it has become a drama with collapsed characters, no 3 views on the plot, and has even been officially named by the government many times. Finally, I look forward to Long Lovesickness. This time I can always follow the drama well, right? Tong Hua personally wrote the film. The original book has an overwhelming reputation, and the remake has a very high degree of restoration. The 3 male protagonists plus Yangzi, their acting skills are both online, and several emotional lines are intertwined, which is indeed a bit good-looking. There is no doubt that the popularity has won the first place in the whole network. This time, it really exploded. What I never expected was that there was a lot of scolding in the comment area, and almost all the firepower was bombarding the beauty of the heroine, this year's ugliest heroine. Get out of the old puppet, eye-catching Yangzi. It's so ugly that all audiences are blown away. It's so ugly that it's unique. Not only the word-of-mouth trend is unexpected, but the sharpness of the words is even more unexpected. They can invent such words as spicy Yangzi and so ugly that the ancient puppet is unique. For 90 flowers, it is really unnecessary. I'm afraid it wasn't this time. Yangzi really moved someone's cheese. Indeed, the framework of 4 men chasing 1 woman is relatively old-fashioned. Even the Qing Palace travel scene in Scary Step by Step is outdated now, but the 3 main lines in Long Lovesickness are extremely novel, and the script itself is relatively top, and the remake has no magical changes. In addition to Yangzi, Zhang and Deng Wei were also severely damaged in terms of appearance, among which Shang was even more serious. To be honest, I almost doubted my own aesthetics. Some people even said, which of the 3 men won the ugly? The enemy has a meeting, and it's a good idea to open a feature film. Tan Jianxi, who is the least controversial, is indeed not black. His silver hair, white clothes and dragon beard and bangs are all on his shoulders. The chic and elegant feeling is completely controlled, completely yin-domineering. Deng Wei was also quite pleasantly surprised. His performance of Tu Shanjing not only has the nobility and aloofness of a rich son, but also depends on Wen Xiaolu, played by Yangzi, and his ancient costume has a classical beauty. What I never expected was that there was a lot of scolding in the comment area, and almost all the firepower was bombarding the beauty of the heroine, this year's ugliest heroine. Get out of the old puppet, eye-catching Yangzi. It's so ugly that all audiences are blown away. It's so ugly that it's unique. Not only the word-of-mouth trend is unexpected, but the sharpness of the words is even more unexpected. They can invent such words as spicy Yangzi and so ugly that the ancient puppet is unique. For 90 flowers, it is really unnecessary. I'm afraid it wasn't this time. Yangzi really moved someone's cheese. Indeed, the framework of 4 men chasing 1 woman is relatively old-fashioned. Even the Qing Palace travel scene in Scary Step by Step is outdated now, but the 3 main lines in Long Lovesickness are extremely novel, and the script itself is relatively top, and the remake has no magical changes. In addition to Yangzi, Zhang and Deng Wei were also severely damaged in terms of appearance, among which Shang was even more serious. To be honest, I almost doubted my own aesthetics. Some people even said, which of the 3 men won the ugly? The enemy has a meeting, and it's a good idea to open a feature film. Tan Jianxi, who is the least controversial, is indeed not black. His silver hair, white clothes and dragon beard and bangs are all on his shoulders. The chic and elegant feeling is completely controlled, completely yin-domineering. Deng Wei was also quite pleasantly surprised. His performance of Tu Shanjing not only has the nobility and aloofness of a rich son, but also depends on Wen Xiaolu, played by Yangzi, and his ancient costume has a classical beauty. Zhan didn't have many scenes in front of her, but with the development of the plot, the point of abuse gradually came. No matter how you look at it, it can't be compared with ugliness. His excellent posture makes him tall and straight, which is different from the softness of the other 2 male protagonists. His facial features are not outstanding, but they are relatively tough when put together. Okay, if this level is regarded as ugly people meeting, then what is the level of other dramas, and what kind of appearance can be called good-looking? As for Yangzi, her face was indeed a little stiff, but she was not scolded as uniquely ugly, in the same frame as Tan Jianxi. Her facial features are indeed not as exquisite as the others, and her face seems a bit big, but her facial features are relatively three-dimensional, and her facial muscles are not stiff enough to make people play. The most important thing is that she has almost no sense of makeup, which is also considered not bad. From the medium and long-term perspective, the most obvious features on Yangzi's face are the nasolabial folds, but the presence of lines does not mean that they are not good-looking. When Xiao's character design is a carefree man who has lived in this town for decades. Is it true that we audiences are so light-bodied that we are created to fly at will, after watching long Lovesickness? I really got Yangzi's acting skills. In the early stage, when Xiao was mocked by screenshots for his appearance, but it was just a few scenes that showed Yangzi's strength to the fullest. For example, Min Xiaolu was ordered by Xiang Lu, played by Tan Jianxi, to whip the whip. Looking at the screenshots alone, the liquid foundation in several shades of black is extremely obvious. Except for the eyebrows, this face is very rough and completely in line with the human design, but the bridge of the nose and face are indeed a bit out of character. Looking at the overall animation, there is no physical performance, and the acting skills completely overwhelmed the visual impact of the face, the clenched hands, the conditioned reflex shaking at the moment of being whipped, the miserable expression, the hesitant words, and the tiny beads of sweat on the forehead. You can feel the drama of being beaten to pieces through the screen. Pain. Another example is the scene where when Xiao Lu is forced to question by Xiang Lu. Yangzi's progressive emotional changes in this period are very obvious. At first, when her life was threatened, she was panicked and at a loss. After entering the memory, the past came to her heart, and tears were already in her eyes. Nowhere to go, no one to depend on, making Wen Xiaolu even more pitiful. In the trailer, Wen Xiaolu and Shen, played by Zhang Wani, have known each other's identities. This unbroken recognition scene is really too good to cry. Tears kept rolling in Wen Xiaolu's eyes, and it was often this kind of forbearance-like burst of crying scenes that hit the audience's heartstrings the most. Pain hits the face. This is the essence of abuse, perhaps because of the character design. Yangzi's makeup in the early stage is really average, but in my opinion, her performance is also integrated with the whole character. When it comes to women dressing up as men, apart from Yangzi, is there any other top-notch actor who can insert all kinds of small movements into it naturally? Even disregarding the image to such an extent, you must know how to fumble, roll, and fight in various beating scenes. It can also accept the test of direct shots, so there is really no image burden. Being scolded as the ugliest heroine, CCTV should not be able to stand it, and directly stood up and praised Yangzi's acting skills. How strong is the sense of substitution of the original voice lines? At the same time, it also mentioned the plot that Xiao and Shen did not recognize each other in the play, and even said that their voices penetrated the two streets of Hangdian. I don't think it's abrupt. Isn't this kind of acting not brilliant enough? Judging from the scene of the starring sweeping the building, the looks of several actors are all online, and Yangzi's face is not so swollen. In the TV series, the audience will not ignore the acting skills because of the face. And the strength is indeed online. Presumably in the ancient puppet circle, some people's cheese was indeed touched, so they were hacked so obviously. Good looking is good looking, not good looking is not good looking. Yangzi's disguise as a man in the first few episodes is not good looking, but it is very in line with the characteristics of the character design, and the performance is extremely natural. At the same time, Tan Jianxi, Deng Wei and Zhang Wani are also relatively online. These people are definitely not netizens. When they get together, the so-called ugly people have a meeting. It is conceivable who broke the defense. Shen and Xiao are about to meet each other. How he will chasing his wife in the crematorium is still a bit exciting. Let's look forward to the next plot together. If you found this newsletter useful, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Have a nice day and full of energy.